Say,
Check.
say it ain't so. Hold on, I go. Microphone checker. 1, 2 checker. Let's see, who is this? Why did Jungle cut off? Welcome. What's going on, everybody? Oh, that was okay. What's going on, everybody? Everybody come in. Welcome. Who did I hear say that? I heard somebody say that. I was watching you get, sometimes you be on IG and you just end up going from one story to the next. And you before you know it, you've been on the internet for like 45 minutes. You're like, damn it. Looking at any and everything. Who was that? I'm trying to think of what it is. I can't remember. Was it Hezekiah Walker? That's what I want to say it was. In effect, Hezekiah Walker. I think that's what it was. Hezekiah. Was it Hezekiah? No.
What's up, people? Thank y'all for joining us. I'm T Wanda, how you doing? What's up, Corey?
Fred.
So you back from your honeymoon, Corey? You back in the States? You back in VA? Back at work?
Oh, she back. She done came back to
I
America.
don't know. I'm asking. You back? I know you ain't want to come back.
Where you at?
Kim Possible. What's her name?
That's Ling Ling.
Ling.
Big shout out to St. Paul, Minnesota, White Bear, Minnesota, up there off of McKnight Avenue, Upper Ave. What up? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Lower Ave, Afton. Y'all know that. You know you could dip back through Oakdale, run through, what's that, 35? You take 35. Yeah. Or 62, I think it's 62. Yeah. Some more little back zones out there, man. Little Canada. You know what I'm saying? And you roll up in through, Woodbury. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Dowling Avenue, North Side, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Sims, what's good? Franklin, what's up, baby? Goat Mouth. Where you at, baby? Hey, Goat Mouth. Where you at, baby? You watching? Where you at? You been quiet, B. Goat Mouth been quiet than a motherfucker, man.
Real loud right now.
Yeah, we out here, B. It's about to be Cinco de Mayo tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all our Latina listeners and viewers. Let me see if I can say this correctly. Tenemos mucho amore. I think that means, queremos mucho amore para tú. I hope I said that right. Where Maddie at? Maddie Rosa, tell me if I said that right. I may have got that wrong.
Corey says she back.
Oh snap. So she's still in that honeymoon phase right now.
She back, yo. Yeah.
Everything is lovely right now.
Listen, y'all share this podcast for us, man.
And like it.
Yeah, what you see is what you gonna get tonight.
Hey.
It's me and P right now.
You know.
Shout out to Color. She couldn't be here tonight. She had some business opportunities to take care of. But shout out to Colors. We gonna go into some good topics, man.
Hey, hold on. We would be remiss if we didn't give a big shout out to Peace Convenience in Churchill, Richmond. What is it? Man, we need to get an address. We got to get an address every show so people know.
Churchill, Peace Convenience.
Peace
I'm
Convenience.
Sure you can Google it and it probably should come up right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Peace Convenience. What's up, Felicia? Hey.
Okay.
So let's get into
North 24th Street. Peace Convenience.
Yeah, it's on the Google. I figured it was. Yeah, appreciate y'all for joining us. Share this.
give you a call back. I'm about to watch this podcast on Facebook called Sophisticated Bones. And people on there think they know what they're doing, but they don't really know. I'm gonna see what the hype about though.
She said pumping and jumping. 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 Pumping. Oh, Miss Corey! Oh! Hey, they can't kick me off this jump, dog. But they might. They might. Oh my God.
Thank y'all for joining us tonight.
Thank
y'all for
you.
joining us.
Thank you. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world. And you made an educated decision to be with sophisticated dummies. Uh-oh. Why the phone ring every time we come
Every
in?
time we start. Every time we start. That's what's up, man. So look, first we got margaritas.
Why we got margaritas?
Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Right.
You know, shout out to our Latino and Hispanic fan base. We got some margaritas. Shout out to Duke.
Yeah.
Miss Duke 804. She always come through with the alcohol, man.
What's that, an IG handle?
Yeah, Miss Duke 804.
Miss Duke 804.
She know how to get you right. This joint right here.
What we toasting to? Hold up. We got to toast first. All right. I got to toast.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to toast to syndication.
Syndication.
Syndication,
Right,
baby.
what that mean?
You don't know what that means? You got to know what that means, B. Woo. Oh my God. Dude, what are you doing?
And look, all you need is a couple sips of that.
Oh
and
my
you good
God,
for
it's summertime in the city, B. Can we get an explosion and a hand clap for Duke?
Duke get us right. Whenever I call her, yo. Let me tell you something about Duke. Sometimes I just call and just want to know prices and can she do it?
Every time.
And, I just, want to inquire. But Duke is going to make you purchase. That's what I like about her as an entrepreneurship. Her go-getter, her, she's going to get it, B.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, let me tell you, I didn't really plan on buying.
Hey, if you call her, you spending some money. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
If you call her, you spending some money, B.
So Duke, she gonna get you right. I got her margaritas. I 6:30. I beat it.
Hey,
Pull up, and I had no choice but to pay her. You know?
The mark of a good salesperson is you happy that you spent that money.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I know what I'm gonna get. You know what I mean? I know what type of what I'm gonna get, yo, when you dealing with Duke. So I mean, she gonna get you right, yo. Shout out to Duke, yo. One more time.
Yeah, the jars are nice. They're really simple, simplistic.
Yeah,
you know.
Those.
But you can tell there's something powerful up in there. Lord have mercy. And the mixture. Like sometimes in a drink you see some part of the drink settle in the bottle. You go to 7-Eleven or the corner store and all the juice be on the bottom. But I'm gonna tell you something, this right here, the consistency of it is just incredible.
Oh, this, obviously she couldn't really put a salt ring on this joint, but you can taste this little salt. The hint of salt in there, you can taste it.
Yeah, man. I don't even drink margaritas like that.
Me either, but I knew Cinco de Mayo, we had to show up.
Man, we got a little Henny on the
Shout out
spot
to
too.
Hispanic people, yeah.
Yeah.
So look, got a topic we gonna go into. Where is Crystal Marie? Anybody seen Crystal Marie? But I got a topic that Raven sent me, man.
Oh yeah.
That we're gonna discuss, man. We're gonna go in on. But first we gotta bring got somebody in the building.
Who got in the building, Z?
Somebody in the building today who showed up.
Somebody came through to holler at us.
Yeah, somebody came through and
we got a visitor on the set, B.
yeah,
Yo,
most of the time he's in the comments
Right.
You know, stirring up some stuff,
Okay.
keeping shit going.
So let me guess. In the comments, this is the mad viewer. The mad viewer came. The mad viewer, he ain't calling. He coming through.
Nah.
This ain't the mad
This ain't
viewer.
the mad
Who
viewer.
was this? Who's Roach? Who was this? Is this Roach?
Nah.
This ain't Roach. It's Trevor. Trevor coming through.
Nah.
Who
We
we
got
got?
the infamous.
Who we got, B?
The infamous.
Who we got?
The most hated, but the most loved in the comments. Yo, everybody give it up for Breast Milk Tony.
Oh,
Breast
snap.
Milk Tony is in the building.
Breast Milk Tony.
What's up, Crystal?
Breast Milk Tony in the
Breast Milk
house.
Tony in the building.
What's going
Breast Milk
on?
Tony come to show some
What's up,
love,
baby? What's good with you?
bring some comments to the table. You know, he
going
always
on,
in the
man?
comments on the screen. He live right now, so whatever you got to say to Tone Breast Milk, you can say it to his face now.
Yeah, sometimes Crystal Marie be having a lot
No,
to
she
say.
go in. She go in.
Yeah, she be going hard on the
Yeah, I'm
comments.
going, yo.
So you've been on the show before. You're not like a first time visitor. You know how people come to your house and they be all polite the first time they come to your house.
Word.
May I use your bathroom? Can I have some water or whatever? Yo, B, you've been here before. All right.
Yeah.
So act like you know.
Already.
Nah, but it's good to see you, man.
Same here, fam.
Hey,
Hey.
listen. That's a good question, Felicia. Why do you call him Breast Milk? That's what his name is on Facebook. Here's the thing. His name ain't even
Milk
Tony, yo. I don't even know his real name, honestly.
My real name is Tyson.
Tyson.
You shouldn't have told him that. You don't got to give your government
So
on
good.
sophisticated
Yeah.
dummies.
So why do they call you Breast Milk, bro?
I love titties. That's just it.
Oh, so you a titty guy.
Hold on, you like titties or you like nipples? What you like the
areola?
yeah, like you know, it's a lot going on titties, B.
Like the areola to nipple ratio gotta be dope. It gotta be like a
I
pancake
feel
with the
you.
sausage link.
I
in the middle
feel
type shit.
you. I feel you.
You want a whole sausage link? So you want a long nipple?
I like a nipple that's prevalent. You know what I'm saying? That's out there. That's no.
breast milk, man. That's why this motherfucker named breast milk. Tony, yo.
Got to,
Man,
baby.
Tony, baby.
Got to.
No. Okay. What did you think, Felicia, with a name like that? What did you expect? You thought he was gonna give you some, like that's the name they gave him in the hood?
Ain't nothing politically correct about that. So yeah, what were you expecting?
Hey, but it's interesting, Felicia, that you picked up on that. Yeah, Felicia said she wanna know.
Nah.
She might like that. We don't know. You know?
I'm
Right.
off the
Hey,
books.
that's Felicia from Inspire Her.
Inspire.
Hey, big shout out to Inspire Her, man. All the other podcasts out there doing y'all thing. I seen the picture y'all took. Y'all got y'all t-shirts on, looking all nice with the laptop up. You know what I'm saying? Woo! That's all nice, B.
Yeah, you're
That's
doing
what's
anything.
up.
You're doing anything.
Are you still teaching? You're a history teacher on the side too, right?
Yeah, man, I do my thing, you know. I do that full time. I do my little cooking thing on the side. You know.
You was telling me about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that seems pretty lucrative right now.
Yeah, right now, it is.
But
man.
groceries not cheap right now either.
Nah, I just gotta know how to manage it, know how to maneuver. Once you know how to do that,
You got
make it happen.
to connect with Ahmed and
I know how to shop.
yeah, you be getting them lamb legs and shit, right?
I know how to shop. I know where to go. I know what vendors to hit up.
So look, you can help us.
Right.
I don't know. Did you see our last episode? We was at VSU. We went back to the.
For parts of it, because I was actually at the restaurant.
Okay. So we are entertaining comments from the viewers, and you said Raven had a comment, right? She sent you something, a
Oh
question.
yeah, something we can talk about.
Help us out with this. Tell us what you think. Let's get some of the viewers' perspective.
Let's see.
You know.
Shout out to Raven, sophisticated Raven. Here we go. This is a scenario she had. So I know sometimes in relationships you more relationships than marriages, I would think. But you want to test the person to see how would they do you, or how would how they respond to certain things, what type of response you can see. You want to do things to test them to see how they react. So some people can call that or look at that as playing games and being immature, but sometimes it may be warranted. So I'm gonna go over this scenario.
Especially if you think about making this person your spouse.
Right,
You think about making this young lady your wife. You know,
Yeah.
you might want to know how she gonna handle herself in certain situations.
So here's the scenario. I asked this woman I've been talking to for a minute for $100. I get a, what do you need it for? When do I get it back? A whole bunch of questions. I planned a trip for us in the mountains in Colorado for 4 days. Hotel
In the
costs,
mountains.
as we said, hotel costs $200 a night. Whitewater rafting, $150 per person. Zip lining, $125 per person. Hot air balloon, $250
Oh,
per
he breaking
person.
the whole jump down.
SUV, $80 a day. Had to be a small.
$80.
Had to be a
Yeah.
small SUV.
Yeah,
Probably got a
that's
Murano
a sidekick or something.
Yeah, they got a little joint, you know what I mean? But whatever, $80 a
Kia
day.
jump. Yeah,
you know?
that ain't no Denali jump.
Nah, I ain't getting no big joint. You
Nah,
know?
that ain't the
Yeah.
Citadel Durango or that Hellcat Durango jump.
Yeah.
They shout out to the Durango family, the Dodge family.
Yeah, so out of all this, not to mention the food costs. I had all this covered. I just canceled everything and got my deposit back.
Why?
I didn't need the $100 that he asked for. I was just seeing what type of response I'd get if I asked for it. I didn't ask when do I get my money back when I planned the vacation. I was just handling business. People don't think long term. Test failed. So that was a test he was giving his old lady. And he ain't like the way she responded with all the questions. Was she wrong for questioning? What you need it for? When I'm gonna get it back? Was she wrong? What y'all think?
I think she was wrong if, let's say, she asked him for money every once in a while and he give it to her, no questions asked.
We don't know that though.
But my whole thing is like, I'm gonna speak from experience. If my lady asked me for 25, I'm gonna throw her 40. I'm not expecting that back. I already know what time it is. You need that bread, but I'm gonna give you a little bit more, you know what I mean? Just because I know you actually need a little bit more. You telling me this amount because you want to be modest or whatever, but I know you probably really need that 40. at
Talking
that
to the
time.
mic, bro. So
Yeah, you gotta talk. You gotta talk to the mic.
Act like you on a nipple, cuz.
No
Get it in the
doubt,
mic.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? But excuse me. I would have reacted the same kind of way because if we trying to build something, we trying to create longevity, you're not on my side right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I don't think it's a test where she failed the test because she asked, what do you need it for and when I'm gonna get it back? Maybe the when I'm gonna get it back thing. Because if y'all together, when
Right.
does that really matter when you gonna get it back? But if y'all together, you know what I mean?
Maybe she
I don't
got
think-
some bills to pay.
but he should know that. But that
You know.
that shouldn't have really been the question. But I can understand what you need it for. As far as you know, he can be tricky.
It's nothing wrong with the question. I think the way the question is asked is all it comes down to. Because if she's nice or pleasant about it, or vice versa, then the person just gonna answer it because it's a question, right? They giving you some money. It's their money. Why they can't ask you that shit?
Right, I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they come at you nasty, like they don't trust you,
Right.
now it's, oh, you don't trust me now. Are you looking at me you looking at me with some shade or in a different light? But nah, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the questions. And see, sometimes that's
the when I'm gonna get it back. I think that's a little.
well, check this out. Homeboy,
Definitely.
really don't set yourself up
What
with
you mean?
with those type of expectations, right?
What you mean?
Like, if you gonna do all that and you balling on all of that, 80, 150 a person, all this and that, then $100, what's that? What's $100?
It's the principle. It ain't even about the $100. That's the principle. I think. What he
No, you set yourself up for some petty stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's a test right there that you really ain't got to go through. You see what I'm saying? That's a test right there that you ain't got to. If you wondering, then that's the you already know. If you
Like you said,
wondering,
maybe he wanted to make this girl his wife one day, so he wanted to see where she was at, where her head at. I don't think he wanted him canceling the trip and all that. First of all, he said he got his deposit back. So nigga, you didn't even pay for the trip yet. You still got stuff on layaway, and you tripping about the $100, man. Chill out, cuz.
right?
I could dig that.
Right.
Yeah,
So
deposit.
it's an expectation.
He
When
got
you-
his little $25.
when you don't have expectations in situations, then that shit ain't no big deal. You still going on the trip and you just looking at her like, you ain't. You having a good time? I'm having a good time too, girl. What you want to do?
Yeah.
We want to get some drinks? Come on, let's go to the bar. But you might be saying to yourself, watch me get up here. You about to order about 5 drinks.
Crystal Marie said maybe it's her last and she wants to know when she's getting it back.
Who?
So she can
Crystal
plan ahead.
Marie. Crystal Marie said what? Crystal Marie, you better be on time when we start this show. You hear me? You in the comments like 15 minutes late.
No, she was in here. She was
Oh, she
in
was
here.
on time? All right.
Felicia said she thinks she was wrong. Crystal Marie said if I never ask you for money, then I can ask you what's for when you ask me.
That's true. And see, that's what you were saying. Like it goes back to the relationship of the money, you know?
Yeah. Corey said it's called you do for me and I do for you. It shouldn't be no questions asked. He didn't ask for money when he paid for anything, so
Yeah, I said
why
the
should
same
she?
thing.
But he only paid the deposit though, Corey. So you know what I mean.
Well,
He only paid the deposit.
He ain't really lost nothing. But Crystal, you know what you're saying, I also agree with, because I was like, maybe there was some issues in the past with the money, and that's why she questioned it. But just the whole issue, the fact that you going through that with somebody or gotta wonder that with somebody, you know.
It's like a red flag. Right?
Yeah, I want somebody, man, like bring me a plate when I wasn't even thinking about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, give me some extra cornbread, and I wasn't even thinking about it when you come from the store. You know what I mean? Like go to the grocery store and just give me some 2% milk too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just bring me some toilet paper too. You know, out of nowhere, boom, here you go, boo boo. I got you. Little stuff. I'm being practical, B. I'm being practical.
Well, we're
Groceries.
Men
You know what I
really
mean?
aren't that needy though. You know what I'm saying? So
Say again.
Men really aren't that needy. Like, it's the simple
Exactly.
things that we do.
Exactly. We are.
What time? What is it? Time? You want shorty time?
Nah, but I'm
You
like,
want her affection?
let's say for example, Shorty want her hair and the nails done, right? We want a haircut or a shape up. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Do we ask for the?
We
Do
don't.
men say, "Hey, give me $25 for a haircut"? Can I get $25 for a haircut?
never.
Never, but they want their hair done, yo.
Offer that for like his birthday, Father's Day, something like that, something special.
Hold up.
Hey baby, I got your haircut this week. It's way less than what you want. That $300-400 to get your hair and nails
Yeah,
done.
some of them weeds,
25?
some of them bundles be 600, cuz.
Exactly, 25.
Them bundles
You
be
can't stay at
600.
Hey.
Throw some lashes in there, you.
When the last time you paid for dinner when we went out?
But breast milk,
You know
wait
what I
a
mean?
minute. Breakthrough for you says it's not about right or wrong. Okay? It's about the fact that she was just simply communicating. And see, that's why I was saying it's how she said it, right? How was it communicated? Was it communicated inquisitively, right? With a caring tone? Or was it asked sharply and acutely with an accusatory tone? You know what I mean?
Like what you need that for? Versus a nigga, what you need my money for?
Yeah,
You know what
well,
I'm saying?
like,
Yeah, I feel you.
Man, the only issue, I don't mind the action. The only issue is when I'm going to get it back type of deal. Like, especially we together. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, that doesn't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, when or how you know what I mean? If y'all together, that shows the lack of y'all relationship. If that's important, you know what I mean? When I'm gonna get, I understand, what you need it for or what's going on. Because when you ask the question, you should be asking and communicating the whole scenario anyway. Hey boo, this is such going on. I need $100 to take care of whatever. You know what I mean? That should be the conversation anyway. You know what I mean? So, I don't get when I'm gonna get it back type of thing. Like,
Like I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into. Can you help me? Can you do this?
What you say, 100,000 B?
I said
Hundreds of thousands?
and thousands, hundreds and
Over
thousands.
all your years?
Over the years. Yeah, even with my lady now, like I said, it is what it is, but it's like, I don't expect that back as a man. I don't, because what's my job? I'm supposed to make sure you don't have to go to another nigga and ask him for that shit.
But not even just like with your shorty, right? Like period people, when you get that money out, you know, that's where the understanding comes. Like my dad would say, you tell a man when you can pay him back. If you can't pay him back at that time, you communicate that with him. Talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So at least that channel is open. Right. That's real right there.
Yeah, that's in like me and you got, you know, exchange money, but not me and my woman, me and my wife.
Well, it's
you know what I mean?
communication. Like maybe something changed. And see, that's where, I take these calls sometimes where something happened
Don't
in
get
the
me
household.
wrong, finances is a big, huge part of a relationship in a marriage. Don't get me wrong, finances are, so you discuss those finances, definitely.
Hey, I've been on the other line where dude was like, what was check 100? Tell me about check 1008. Check 1008 that cleared the bank April the 11th. Who was that check written to? You know, and you got them joint accounts and, you know, shorty in the background, you know, and now you got third multiple parties on the phone. You going through disclosures and confidentiality. I see you, Sharita. She want me to throw them big vocabulary words out there, you know, like confidentiality. And then you got to go over who's been spending what for checks.
Confidentiality.
Yeah, confidentiality.
That's not a big word, B.
Maybe not to you.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
not
not
to
a big
you.
word.
I think confidentiality, dog. Spell confidentiality. See, it's a big word. You see, I had to think for a hot second, right?
One potato.
But I can spell it.
Okay, spell it. Spell it, breast milk, Tony. Spell it, breast milk, Tony.
It's a confidentiality.
Man, don't even put that man.
No, it's okay.
Nah, I don't get that. I don't get that.
Don't even put him out there. That's how it goes,
You're gonna have people scared to come on our show, man.
Nah, I'm
How you
not
clowning him like, don't do that, man?
It's all good.
I rubbed the normal.
They go there like Mary had a little lamb.
Yo, last time you was here, you had chopped cheese sandwiches, man.
Yeah, man.
And they was incredible. And you served everybody. It was like, how many people you had? Like,
It was like 6
We
or
had extra
7.
panel that night.
Yeah, I didn't expect that amount of people. I would have bought more hamburger, but I had to stretch it, so I made it work.
Duke was here that night. Duke
She
was the bartender
Oh,
making.
serving.
Yes,
Oh,
in the
Shorty,
back.
okay.
Yes.
Shout out to Shorty.
And you made her a sandwich too, I think.
Yeah.
So let's read some of these comments, yo.
Everybody.
Chris Marie said, "I don't give men money anymore if they ask." She's okay. Been there, done that. From my experience, real men won't even ask their woman for money. Just my opinion. That's not true. That's not true, man. I think a real man will ask their woman for money
But that's
if they really need it, you know. And it shouldn't be a problem, man. That should make him less of a man because he asked the woman that's supposed to support him in any situation to help him with some financial situation.
Hold on. You see what what your cousin say?
I'm about to read her, Joe. How many lands did Yeah, Raven. You know, Raven was talking about. But yeah, Raven said, I'm late, but yes, I believe it's wrong to test your partner. And for the record, if you ask to borrow money, I'm asking where is it for and when I'm getting it back. I don't care who.
She said, she don't care who you are.
Yeah, Raven, you got to ask your man when you gonna get your money back.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Man, it's gonna come back 3 times.
Shout out to Duke, man.
If he a man,
Oh, you like him,
What's
man?
that IG again? Damn.
So look, you brought up a good point too. I want to piggyback off something you said, P. Then we can move on. But you said like the joint accounts when it comes to relationships and marriage, man. That's something that's important. Like, cause finances is huge when it comes to marriages. So we got Felicia, who is also a financial coach. So Felicia, what advice would you give a married couple or somebody that's in a serious relationship? They live together. What advice would you give them when it comes to like joint accounts or handling their finances as a financial coach?
Right, because you said each partner's supposed to have each other's back, which I agree with. I do agree with that.
Right.
Like what we doing? We building. We a team. We supposed to have each other's back, man. Now sometimes it takes some life lessons to learn that and get better, but that should be the overall goal. You know what I mean? To build and get better together. And then the big part that I had to learn, and it's a little humbling, Your partner might be better than you with finances.
True that.
You know what I mean? So you got to play your role and play your part where you can. So I think it's big of people to admit when someone else is smarter than you. You know what I mean? And I'd be the first to tell somebody, hey, I would be a fool to think I couldn't learn something from, like, sometimes I talk to some of my clients, you know what I'm saying? Just regular people, man, you know? Even doctors they call, business owners, they regular people, man, you know?
Right.
So,
So Felicia said in the beginning you should sit down and discuss the finances. Straight from the beginning, I agree, you know. So there ain't no surprises later. What you about to say, Russ Milk?
Now I was like, piggybacking on what P said, like I've been through that experience. I've had the joint account when I was married. I'm divorced for a minute now, but I tried to do all of that, and I was the type of dude that I didn't manage the money as well as the first time. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I get paid. Here you go, baby. You pay the bills. You better at the money management, and I thought that was being a bigger person.
I see what you're saying.
She looked at it as you're not being a man. So that life lesson I learned, any relation after that, I control everything when it comes to the finances.
But is that part of a discussion in the beginning also, or do you just take over and that's what happens?
For relationships from then on,
Yeah.
I just do it.
Oh,
That's
so
already implemented. There's
And
no
shorty
discussion about it.
just go with the program.
Ain't no question, because my whole thing is if you ain't got it, I'm going to pay the shit anyway. You get what I'm saying? Because number one, all of that shit is in my name. So I can't mess my credit up depending on if you got it or not. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to make sure I have that done. But what I grew up in my household, I grew up seeing moms handle the bills. Dad get paid. Here you go, baby. Pay the bills. Because she was better at the finances.
I think my dad did that. I think
I think back in the day, that's what happened. The man, you know, brought home the check, and the woman.
I
just,
remember my mom would sit down with the dinner table, the dinner tray.
I ain't giving the woman my whole check.
And my mom would sit there
Not
with the
now.
checkbook, and she would write all the checks out for the month right there on the TV dinner tray table.
Right.
Write all the checks out. Yeah, I do remember that. And then my pops, my mom was telling me this. And then my pops, big shout out to Mad Dog, rest in peace. Omega Chapter, we love you, baby. Mad Dog, Tosside 71, the 9 accidentally sin. We see you. He would say, baby, can I go get, do we have enough? Can I go get, you know, so that
I mean, listen, if that works in your relationship and marriage, then that's just what it is. But me, I cannot just be.
But see, my mom they were both in the military, right? And my mom was a much higher rank than my dad was. She made more. She was making more money and kind of doing more in that industry and in that career than he was. So I would say he was smart enough to humble himself with the finances and say, hey, you making more than I am. Let me let you run that. And when you run that, I'm going to let you run it and you tell me what's left so we can keep moving. They did that for 30-something, 40-something years. So.
Yeah, that's pretty much how my mom and her marriage works, man. You know, my step pops, she's handled all the money, all the finances. But
Right.
to that point, my step pops don't need or want for nothing. The man drive $100,000 car.
That's
the
what
man
for
got
me- that's-
$900 shoes. The
that's
man
what
got,
Levine's saying.
you know what I mean?
That's what your cousin's saying.
He has, everything he want. When they go on trips, he don't have to pack nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Pops, what you wearing when we go to the club
Yeah,
Saturday when we out of
something.
town? I don't know. Mama pack my stuff. You know what I mean? He don't know what he gonna wear Saturday.
Right.
Until Saturday. You know what I mean? That's just how their marriage is. You know what I mean? It works for them. You know what I mean? And he
But
cool.
somebody else might be like, nah, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, woman.
Right.
You ain't gonna be telling me.
I can't let a woman dress me. She can, help me pick out. This will look nice on you, baby. Blah blah blah. Cool. That's all that's. But I can't just have no woman dressing.
Yo, you know what I don't mind? I love it when a woman will like give me something and say, hey, this looks nice on you. I like this on you. And then I wear it and I see it and eventually like the look too.
Yeah.
Boom. So now I'm like, that piece might remind me of her. You know what I'm saying? When I put that on. Or, I might wear it to show my approval with her, different little things like that.
I've never really felt like that when it comes to getting dressed, you know what I'm saying, or getting fly, because normally I be kind of fly in my shorts.
Oh, you dapper down already.
Like, I'm from the city, so, we ain't have whips. Everywhere we went, we represented ourselves, so you had to be fly.
Is that what that is?
That's how New York niggas
Is
rock.
that what that is?
You know what I'm saying? But it really wasn't, like I said, I didn't have the Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada shit. I don't even want to rock that shit if I got the money. That's not my style. You get what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga, I can go to Walmart, cop some shit.
You ain't shopping at Walmart, breast milk toner.
I'm not.
Shut your ass up, man. Don't come on sophisticated dummies lying like that. You might go get some socks and some drawers. You might get you some white beaters and some white tees.
Great value jeans.
Nah,
No,
you're
not doing that.
Let's rewind back to college, P. You know me.
You was in Colonial
I'ma tell you.
Heights.
Exactly. I went straight to Walmart. Got a pair of faded glory jeans. That's the Walmart brand.
You was in
Rocking
college
shit
though,
on the
B.
yard, but I was smashing niggas with iceberg on. That's what I'm trying to say. It's how I threw it down. You get what I'm saying?
You saying it's how you all put it together.
Yes.
Oh, you snatched off the faded glory label off the back.
Not even. I left it there. My shirt was just long enough to cover that bitch, but it was what it was.
Because we was wearing extra large, extra large.
But I was able to finagle and rock that shit how I rocked it, but I look better than the niggas with iceberg on.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Hey, big shout out to, it's a viewer right now in Tucson, Arizona. We want to say thank you for watching right now. And I think we got some international viewers in Ecuador and Guatemala. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. We know it's Cinco de Mayo tomorrow, so we want to thank y'all for tuning in. The viewers in Brazil and Sao Paulo, we thank you for watching. And all the viewers around the world, even in here, even in the dirty, we went to open mic, yo. We got some more topics to talk about, right?
We do, yeah. We need to get to the topics. But I do want to talk about open mic last night.
Yeah, come on, let's do that.
Shout out to Pete. We went to Versus last night, downtown Richmond. If you in the area, that's a dope spot to come to see some great talent. They do open mics. You have some singers, you have poets, you have rappers, you have dancers, you have
comedians.
The comedian was a little.
No, she was funny.
Huh?
Don't do that. She was funny. Look, hold on. I'm gonna tell you why she was funny, right? See, y'all couldn't see it, right? But Shorty was really up there perfecting her craft and just practicing with y'all.
It definitely was.
Okay.
Practice.
When
You can hear a pin drop in that joint, B. She was not funny, yo.
Man, hold on. That's Charlie Murphy. Remember we went to see Charlie Murphy?
Charlie Murphy sucks to stand up.
Right, that's what he was saying. And when he came out first, I'm Eddie Murphy's brother. This is gonna be I'm here. No.
He's better with acting.
Charlie Murphy is hilarious stand up.
No.
Dog,
Acting?
did we not see
He
Charlie?
was funny. He was funny.
Charlie-
Let's get up past that, man. Get all past that. Let's talk about this Versus last night. So it was a good time. I encourage y'all to come out and support the Versus. Come out and see your boy JP live and in direct. You should have seen him last night. I don't know how old our audience is, but it's a skit. You probably know on the Jay-Z album, right? When the girl called Jay-Z on the phone, he'd have a message. She'd be like, I can't believe you kicked us out. I ain't never been kicked out of none, but if I was, I would have been out of better shape. Yeah.
That's what you thinking about?
So last night, JP gets on stage and does one of his nasty poems and get kicked off the stage,
And
yo.
y'all know what the story is, yo. Tell me what y'all think about this, right? Because we trying to think about what to call y'all. What y'all think about sophisticates? You know what I'm saying? If y'all, our sophisticates watching the show. So we're gonna try to all our sophisticates. You tell me what you think.
That's a good term. Sophisticates.
Yeah, our sophisticates. What could you learn from a sophisticate? Ooh, what could you learn from a
Yo,
sophisticate?
JP was a straight dummy last night, yo. There was nothing sophisticated about it, yo. Yo, I didn't say he was dummy from what he was performing. He was a dummy because he went up there and tried to perform that nasty and that graphic stuff in that environment when they already had the rules up there to say, hey, you can't say this, you can't do this, and you can't. He gets up there talking about MF and talking about pussy, and her man was like, ho, skirt. Put his hand on his shoulder. That's enough, sir. Come back
Sandman
next
came
week.
out.
Try it again.
Sandman came
I'm like,
out
I
on
can't
camera.
believe this guy, yo. Gets up there and gets kicked off the stage, yo.
Can I give a shout out?
So,
I see somebody watching.
Miss Corey. Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead, do your thing.
So, Miss Corey Daniel, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, all our sophisticates, right? I read Danielle Don't Live Here.
If y'all remember that story, y'all know
Come
how it
on,
went
tell
down
me if
toward the
y'all remember. Danielle Don't Live Here. Dumbass doofus with his scheme to talk to Melissa. So he's bringing mail to her house, and he comes to her house and accuses her of harboring mail. Logan. Yes, the local delivery.
Alright, so it
man.
was just too graphic for that. I'm thinking JP had a radio edited version when he get up there. This dude went straight raw dog, no condom. Yo. I'm like, damn, JP.
Hey,
what
this
the
is.
fuck?
Hey, look here.
You know what I mean?
And you know what I told him? Hey, look here. I grew up on Pepe Le Pew.
Say that every week.
Okay, Pepe Le Pew. You know what Pepe Le Pew? Pepe Le Pew. Let me tell you first off. Pepe Le Pew was not even a cat.
It was a skunk.
He was a skunk that loved pussy. Okay, now I can relate to my man. Okay, I can relate to my man. Pussy, 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 pussy.
This
Okay, so, okay, I told him, yo, that's the shit I used to watch as a little kid in Fraggle Rock.
Nigga, I watched
Okay.
Popeye. Like, goddamn.
Okay, so when I went up there, this is Pain's Pleasure, man.
But that one, the rules been there. You
Man,
go
that's
that
what
one
they
every
told.
week, bro.
That's what they told the nigga who wrote Green Eggs and Ham, B. They was like, yo, this is how you write a children's story, and this is how everybody's doing it. That's the man who wrote Lord of the Rings. They was like, this is the fantasy, and this is how fantasy should be. You gotta stay right here. No, this is Pain's Pleasure.
Alright, so long story short, Pain Pleasure got kicked the fuck off the stage.
I done been
And it
kicked
was
out of
funny.
better stuff. I done been kicked off of airlines before, B.
Rail sitting there, we tripping, right? Rail was like, this nigga get kicked off stage and come back to the table. Nigga, you was supposed to go straight to the car. You was supposed to go straight to the car. Why are you coming back to the table? Nigga, you just got kicked off the stage. We ain't with you.
Yo. Hey, but look, in all seriousness, right? I'm gonna put the footage up for y'all. Go to my IG. It's called Pain's
Yeah,
Pleasure.
please follow him. He got like 3 followers right now.
Go to my. Hey, no, look, yo, you are my
It
witness.
was like 23.
Right, and I was telling him just the other day, that might not be a lot to y'all. I don't care.
It's a lot for Pete.
It
Yo.
was-
He on post. You know what I mean?
Nothing. I don't even have no picture up there, yo. The people be like, yo, you look like the feds. And I'm like, nah, I'm this is me, I'm real. So go to my IG, yo. It's called Pain's Pleasure.
Paynes.
Yes, Paynes, pleasure. So the stuff that they won't let me do out in public,
Not at verses. You can do it out in public some places, but just not at verses.
what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna have private readings, okay? I'm gonna have readings where I post up like in the park. You can catch me like at Maymont and Bird. You're gonna catch me like downtown off the rocks off in State, you know what I'm saying, over by the Appomattox. And I'm gonna just post up and start reading, you know what I mean? And invite y'all to hear and see the whole story. So you could walk and be part of Pain's Pleasure, unedited, uncensored.
Yes, y'all go ahead and follow Pain's Pleasure. Yeah.
Hey, and it was a big shout out to Danielle last night, yo. It was a shorty in the front row, named Danielle. And what's crazy, right? You saw it. You saw it.
Bro, the ladies was excited, yo. They was all excited, you know. They was on the edge of their seat. I ain't gonna front. They was wanting to know what's gonna happen next. What's going to happen? Oh my God, you know.
It was a
They
couple
was
of
on
them.
it.
They
They
was
was
like
on it.
this, B. They was like this,
They
B.
were attentive.
They was like this right here, B. Just like this. So that lets me know, right?
It's a niche. I told you that today when we talked, man. That's your niche,
Niche.
yo.
It's niche.
Hey,
It's
listen.
niche.
It's your niche, cuz.
It's not niche.
But I can get you put on with the spot I'm going to.
Where you going to?
Alright, starting in June 3rd, I'll be the new head chef over at Liaison on North Crater Road.
So you can get a
Come see me.
liaison.
I'm gonna get everything set
Hey,
up.
and I can do Dirty Nasty Dog
You can do
the way I
it.
want to do it.
You can do it how you
Don't
want.
do dirty nasty dog.
What? Been to Sycamore, Toddy Street, Chesterfield Avenue, Oakland Boulevard, High Street, Dublin, bitch.
Yeah, come through, y'all.
Where you at?
June 3rd.
All right, yo, let's move on, yo. So,
We do have
Yeah.
a pretty serious topic.
yeah, Shadow, what's the serious topic?
You know the Supreme Court. You want to say that?
That's up to you, man. You know,
We got a lot of ladies watching tonight.
we do got
A lot of
Miss Harris, tell P I said what up, and I'm proud of her.
a lot of educated ladies out here tonight. I hear you, Miss Corey. You gotta pray for me. I'm a work in progress. Like Steve Harvey said, the Lord ain't through with me yet. He's still working
tell him
on me.
again, Corey.
So tell us
He
what
got to adjust to the environment and still do pain's pleasure. You just got to adjust to the environment. That's
that
all.
means dumb it down.
Not really dumb it down, but just have your radio edited version of it. Pretty much, you know, if you want to get radio play, what? You can't be cussing.
Why not?
You the male Zane,
Well, you need to be on XM radio, but you can't get on FM radio. Cursing, B.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna have to. I don't know, man. I just feel like, you know, I really understand censorship now. You know what I mean? And it's tough.
Man got kicked off the airline.
It's tough, man.
Man got kicked off the open mic.
I told Rel,
Stop hanging with
I
you.
told
Y'all
Rel,
getting kicked out of everything, man.
I told Rel, I said, watch, man, they gonna shut me down, yo. He's like, no, they not. I said, yeah, they gonna shut me. They ain't ready for this. But I want them to shut me down. Tell me my shit is too nasty. Please, tell me it's too nasty. Because when I go back and I watch the footage, the thing that's encouraging is that I can hear the reactions and the responses from everyday people. You know, like I can hear the, oh, what? Oh my God, what the? Ooh.
The pearls being
Yes.
clutched.
You can see people squirming in their seats and biting their lips, moving their hair, scratching their neck.
Yeah.
You see what happened to Dave last night or the other night?
Oh yeah,
Dave
the bus
Buster's?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave
Oh yes!
Yeah.
Come on, that was our other topic too. I'm glad you brought that up. So tell us what happened. Tell the viewers what happened.
Basically, he was making a joke about, I guess it was a LBTGQ, whatever kind of joke, and a trans person felt offended and they tried to rush him.
So you sure it was a trans person?
He said that. He said that at the end. He said yes, and it was a trans man. You know what I'm saying? You know how you talk and shit like that. So he said that toward the end. He said he's getting fucked up behind the stage right now.
Yeah, they broke his arm with some motion.
I didn't see his arm.
I
You
didn't
ain't
see
see?
that.
Oh my God! So they got him in the stretcher.
Yeah.
They purposely took pictures of his shit.
Yeah.
And his arm, my nigga, is like your microphone. Like this part is his arm going. His arm is that way and bent down.
Right.
And like your arm should be this way. You know, like an L.
On some It Man shit.
His is like
Yeah, you can't rush the stage with Dave Chappelle like that. And I heard Chris Rock came out at the end and said, like, yo, was that
Was
Will?
that Will Smith?
Yeah.
Was
my
that
whole,
Will Smith?
but my whole thing was they had to make an example out of Homeboy just to let other fans know you cannot do this. Don't think you Will Smith. You don't have Will Bread. You can't get off like that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yo, imagine they had did that to Will.
it would never happen. It's Will.
Right.
It's Will. He's
Hey
a totally
look,
different
hey
dude.
look, Miss Corey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I did get Sandman, but I was like them people that at the Apollo that keep performing. You know, if Sandman gotta push him off stage, I was still reading, B. I was still reading.
Yo, breakthrough for you. Say, yeah, Pete. I'm a poet as well. The creativity is everything. The anticipation from the crowd is a gift. Stand in it. I'm Team P too.
Ooh, that's what's up. That's what's up. And that, yo, sometimes I see like new viewers and followers on the IG joint. You know, they give me recommendations where I should put my work, you know, different spots I should go to. RVA the Diamond has a pop-up. We can go and do the podcast from RVA. And they have an open mic during the pop up from 10 to 3. So y'all gonna see us out there. We definitely gonna make that happen.
What kind of pop-up, man?
It's pop up like arts and crafts, vendors, you
He ready
know.
to smoke.
Yeah.
He ready.
I'm pretty sure you gonna find something out there. Cause when I'm walking Ghost, it smells lovely on the sidewalks of Richmond.
There we go.
Arthur Ashe is definitely in effect for summertime. Broad Street, Main Street, Franklin, the museum area, Scott's Edition is definitely pumping. East Side, West
So I
Side.
got 3 questions, man. I want to get into before we get off. If we 50 minutes in,
Okay.
so I'm gonna get these 3 questions, man. Just random stuff I picked out of the box, yo. So, and y'all can join in. We asking you too. We asking y'all too. What's up, Maddie? We asking
Maddie
you.
Roadside.
Yeah, this for you, Maddie.
Tell me if did I say?
Margaritas for Cinco de
Come on,
Mayo.
we're gonna take a drink for Maddie.
This is for Maddie.
No, where's Maddie from? What's she from Puerto Rico?
BX, baby.
Oh, she's from New York. Yeah, she's from New York.
Just from the Bronx.
I'm pretty sure
Maddie
she's from
chime in. You was born and raised in the Bronx, from PR.
To all our sophisticates out there, we love you and thank you for watching. You could have been anywhere tonight, but you chose to come and spend it with us the day before Cinco de Mayo.
Dude got it right. Well, look, got a question.
Yes.
Viewers, ladies and gentlemen, my cohorts on the panel. What's the best way to turn you on? What's the best way to turn you on?
Feed me and fuck me. Cook me some good ass food and fuck me, man. Shit, one time I had somebody, you know, niggas, we don't take baths like that, you know what I'm saying? But I had a shorty make me a bath one time.
Oh, bad. Oh,
Yeah, a bath. Yeah.
Wash my ass.
What are you talking about?
I said you were dirty, nasty.
Yeah,
Nah, we shower though. That's what, you know, we shower.
Yeah.
Man, man. So he made me that bath, nigga. Had them blunts ready for me.
That's love.
I was like Superfly. Y'all remember Superfly?
Of course.
You remember when Shorty was in the bathtub with him? She was like, "You ready to quit this game? You want to get out?"
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that shit turned me.
So
on.
that's the best way to turn you on.
I mean, that's an incredible
With the
start.
F's.
That's an incredible
2
start.
F's.
What?
Feed you.
Yeah, man, feed me. Let the house smell delicious when I walk in. Like before I get to the door, like when I come out the car and I'm coming up to the building, like before I get in the hallway and come around the corner for the kitchen, I want that whole ambiance to just,
It's,
I want a ratatouille as soon as I come across the doorway.
What about you, breast milk? What's the best way to turn you on? Nobody in the comments commenting. I don't know what that is, Felicia or rectangle.
Oh, man.
I don't know what that is, but you know, she don't know when to say something.
That's a bite. That's a lip bite.
I'm a type of nigga.
That's a lip bite. I
A
think
lip
that's a
bite?
lip bite. Is that a lip bite, Felicia? That's a lip bite, I think.
I don't know if I'm old school or not, but I don't like my woman to be butt naked when I get home.
You don't?
Nah.
Bruh, so you telling us the
Nah.
opposite, bro. What's the
What?
best way to turn you on? Not what you
I
don't like.
No, I'm about to tell you. So I like her to definitely be showered and fresh. I have on that thong. I love a thong. You know what I'm saying? And most of my ladies I deal with BB Dubs, so they gotta have that ass.
BBWs.
I gotta have
Big
it.
booty, big
So
breasts.
my whole thing is
You like
got
the
that
thick
thong
ones.
on, and I get to pull that bitch to the side and do what I need to do,
Smack it.
eat it, whatever, beat it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I love to undress a woman. That's sexy to me.
With your eyes or literally?
Literally, yeah.
And
man.
kiss her body up and down. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
undress her with your eyes first to let her know I'm about to
Always.
fuck this shit up?
I'm like, I don't know what man doesn't undress any woman that he sees.
You about to get this, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of
Get your
course.
ass.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I did learn over time that lingo is something serious to them. You know what I'm saying?
What lingo?
The way you address shit, like I'll give you an example.
What's an
Today,
example, cuz?
today, I'm outside chilling, talking to my family on the phone. Wifey got a package, come outside in the pajamas. Now, like I said, I like my women nice and thick like thoroughbreds. I'm like, get your ass back in the house. This shit ain't for the neighbors, this for me. Get your ass in the house. As soon as I got back in the house, why you talk to me like that? This is why. Bam! it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting for round 2 when I get to the crib.
You had that Henny and that
So
margarita
you
too?
on that,
It's a wrap.
you on that Jody shit. You got her making tacos before Cinco de Mayo?
I could have that, but I didn't
Quesadillas.
request that. I didn't request that.
Tacos.
Just have that box ready for a nigga when he get back. It's
That's
juicy juice time.
chorizo.
It's juicy juice time. You know what
That
I'm saying?
pollo con perro.
Yeah, all that shit.
That pollo, what's it called?
But I'm a man that likes the imagination. Don't just show me this shit like that whole video. Anita Baker, I apologize, when she's sitting on a chair in a negligee, and you imagine how the pussy look. That's way more sexy to me than watching
You old
WAP.
school. You really old school.
You know what I'm
old
saying?
school. That's what that
Nah, I
is.
feel him though. I feel him though.
But you're
you know?
enticing me. You're
Right,
making me
exactly.
want to see
Once
that.
if you just butter
I'm just
all
throwing it
that,
in my fucking face.
right? You know, it's like it's no surprise, no
Right.
element there. You know what I mean? You
Let me
want
build up.
exactly. I feel you on
You
that.
know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you on that. I feel
Because
you
then
on
you're
that.
going to get that han instead of that han. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me do what I got to do. Let me get myself to that.
Ladies, take note.
You covering your mouth.
Take note, lady. You heard it first. It's a panel of men telling you what turn us on. The best way to turn. What's the best way to turn me? The best way to turn me on is just have something, like you said, breast milk. I agree with you 100%, man. Something that's revealing, but not, you know, a whole
Revealing.
9 out. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know, I want a little bit of cleavage with the
Yeah,
nose.
You
yeah.
can have your
You know what I
work
mean?
clothes on. It don't matter.
Nah.
You can have your
That
work
too,
clothes on.
but
It don't
you gotta
matter.
watch
Depends
your
on where you
ass.
work.
Don't matter to
Depends
me.
on where you work at.
You gotta watch
You
your
can
ass.
come
nigga.
come in the dough sweaty. I don't give a
Nah,
damn.
You a damn
Sorry.
liar, man.
I
Come in
I
the
eat
dough
shit.
tired
I
as
got a
shit.
clip. I got a
don't
clip,
give a
Pete.
damn.
I got a clip of you, Pete.
Eh.
Yo, maybe
What?
go to the archives and pull a
What,
clip.
saying I want some clean
Yeah.
pussy? Hey, look,
Oh,
hold on, wait. Come in the door sweaty so we can step into this
No.
shower together and let the water glisten all over
gonna
our
ask y'all this.
body together. Let me put this
Now,
Let me put this dial on you. Let me squeeze this loofah all over your back while I stand back here and make sure I get some water too. Give me some water, girl. Move over. Yeah.
Am I a weird nigga for this? I just want to know.
If you gotta ask that question before you ask the
I
question,
wanna know. I'm a
right?
weird nigga for this. Now, do you prefer fresh out the shower pussy or let it marinate for an hour or 2 pussy?
Marinate what? Marinate after you hit it?
After you shower, let it just chill. I don't
Oh,
want that clammy
Give me fresh.
shower body.
Oh, you
I
don't want the
want
sticky skin?
I don't want that.
Nigga, you about to get sweaty anyway.
No.
What you talking
Let it
about?
marinate for an hour or 2.
Ah,
Let the
breast
natural
milk.
pussy
We about to
juices
take
come
her
back.
name back. We about to cancel
dude.
your
I'm just
breast
asking.
milk Tony name.
It gotta be fresh. Definitely gotta be fresh. It
Yes.
gotta be, it gotta
After
be
an
fresh
hour
and
or 2,
clean.
what did she do?
I feel you on that, but you know, I like.
Why she gotta wait? No, if you've been, first of all,
Keep it real.
most shorties take a little while in the shower anyway,
Okay.
right? So you've been in there already for a minute, and I'm waiting for you to come out because what the fuck we doing?
Right.
When you coming out, right? So she already in there for a minute.
That's
Now I
good.
gotta wait an hour or 2 after that.
Nigga, I'm pregame.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Nah.
No, man, fuck all that. I gotta work tomorrow.
But
We got
I
bills
feel
to
you.
pay. Like
I feel
we
you.
ain't in high school no more.
I'm
Well,
different.
get your-
I gotta
Right.
let that shit marinate for me. I want that hot, wet, juicy, just
Y'all ain't got no
vaginal
kids.
secretion.
Y'all ain't got no kids.
Together?
Yeah, y'all ain't got no
At the
kids.
crib.
No.
Right,
I
exactly.
can't,
If you got
At the
kids
crib.
at the
You got
crib.
kids at the crib.
My baby boy been there.
How old is he?
He's 7.
Okay. See,
Bedtime 8:30.
right.
Yeah, you
Daddy
put her
time,
in, you put her in
9:30.
front of the PS5. You ain't got
Let's
nothing to worry
go. Oh
about.
no, it's
He is not going to bed at no 8:30.
I'm
If
his father.
if the
He
bedtime is
damn sure is.
8:30, he ain't going to bed till 10:15, my
I'm his
nigga.
father.
Whatever.
He is.
He back there on that motherfucking iPad.
Ain't no
He
kid, ain't no
got
kid
that.
these days going to bed.
Right.
It's still
Right.
light outside.
Are
How
you
many times I gotta tell you? I'm his daddy. I'm
Fortnite.
a different nigga.
You don't know, Pops.
I'm a different
You don't know,
nigga.
Pops.
Yo, for one, you gotta realize I'm a teacher.
Hey, this nigga, yo, this is the nigga from Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
Remember
I'm
the Pops from
furious,
Boys
nigga.
in the Hood?
I'm furious.
This is
all fucking
furious
day.
right here, baby.
Yes. And you see what happened to Trey? That nigga went to Morehouse. He said, "Let me out the car, dope. Let me out the car, dope." That's the kind of niggas I'm with.
Yeah.
Yo, Doe, let me out.
Exactly. You ain't about that gang, gang, bang, bang. Nah, nigga, nah. Go get your shit right, nigga.
That's good.
That's the shit I
Shorty
want.
said, let the juices flow.
Yes.
Rhonda Moe
Yes. Are
said,
you
when your
kidding?
man had the candles
Because
burning.
I'm gonna throw some oil on that, some peachy flavored oil or something, some strawberry, you know what I'm saying? Some cucumber, watermelon, citrus, you know what I'm saying?
Rhonda said, when your man had the candles burning and porn playing on the TV.
Yo, I love
Hold on. Wait a minute. Who said that?
Rhonda Moe Williams.
Wait a minute.
High five.
Hold on. So you know how? Okay. So that right there leads to some people, like you are,
Oh.
like discretion.
What you mean discretion?
You want to walk in the house and see your lady with something that's somewhat revealing, right? But see what Rhonda Moe Williams right here, if that's your real name, that don't even sound like your real name, Rhonda Moe Williams. Who is Rhonda Moe Williams? What Rhonda Moe Williams is saying, stop fucking around. Put the porn on the TV.
All right.
Come on over here and give me this dick. Let's go.
Go.
Let's go. Now that shit right there,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what really turned me on, that direct shit.
Okay.
That direct shit when Shorty say, you want some pussy?
Yes, we like that too.
Oh.
But it's what you got on when you say that shit.
Remember when Scooby
That's
and
what me and Tate saying.
they ain't had no
Right,
Scooby
right.
snacks?
Yeah.
That's
It
what
looks
I'm
spontaneous
Yes.
action.
But she said have
Turn
the
it on,
porn
too.
on,
Yes.
But look,
the candles lit.
like she can get out the shower, right?
Right.
And no idea, you know, she's just taking a shower, getting ready for bed for the night.
Right.
She steps out the shower, comes in the bedroom with the towel still right. She's got a shower, and you got candles burning and the porn on the TV.
And what if she
Right.
and what if she tell you she too tired? She just wanna go to bed.
Oh no, that's gonna turn her on. She already said
No, what
she
about-
ain't going to bed.
No, I'm
She
just
might have
saying,
wanted
I'm
to go
just
to bed.
saying.
That was her intent. But when she got out the shower,
That happened the other night.
tension changed, bro.
Oh, you had it set up like that?
What?
You had it
I
set
was
up
like,
like
it ain't
that?
going nowhere. Ate that pussy from the back, licked that ass, everything, nigga.
Damn, cut.
It's home, daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's home. No, mom. That shit's weird. Shorty was with it, like, oh shit. She called me Zeus the next day.
You're not hitting my blunt tonight.
She called me
Oh, he
Zeus
said
the
he was
next
looking
day.
ass, man.
Nigga, y'all
Yeah.
smoke together
He
too.
ain't hitting my blunt
All I
tonight,
gotta say is she called me Zeus. She
You not
said, baby,
smoking
you
with
brought
me
the thunder
tonight,
last night. That's all I gotta say.
Dog, until I see you with a bottle of scope.
Nigga, I got my own.
You
Man,
not-
that nigga need
Henny ain't enough.
that nigga need 80% alcohol.
Henny ain't enough.
That nigga needs some straight up-
You hit like 2 Black and Miles, nigga. To watch all that
Nah,
shit
that
out.
nigga need straight rubbing out.
Yo,
right
for real,
now.
B. Yo, you gotta be a bold nigga that admits you licking some ass, yo. Go
fam.
enough do that shit.
I'm about to be 42 years old. I'm a grown
What
ass
does that
man.
mean, yo? What
And
does that mean?
I please my motherfucking woman. That's what that means. I make sure that motherfucker don't want nothing else but me.
Yo, you can please her in 1,000 other ways.
Yes, I
man.
can, but you have to understand. What was the main two things we talked about earlier? One was finances, correct? Number two in relationships is sex. You're a man.
I mean, I
you
agree with
understand.
that. I agree with
So
that.
you make sure you make. Don't think ass eating is an every night affair. That's a
Or a
once in a
special
blue
occasion.
type
Okay,
shit.
that's
Yeah.
birthdays,
That's
Mother's Day.
what's
Oh, you
the-
about to eat
Yeah.
some ass this weekend.
This
man.
weekend,
You
fuck
gonna-
yeah.
you gonna-
It's round two,
You
my
on
nigga.
duty,
I
nigga.
got
Yeah,
the
you-
whipped cream ready.
Yeah.
on duty,
It's
nigga.
Mighty Whip is getting sprayed, my nigga. You know what I'm
on
saying?
duty, nigga.
Maraschino cherry juice, everything.
You
It is
on
what
duty.
it is.
You on duty, nigga.
Is it? But you know, fam. What I'm trying to say is like I've been with this woman almost 4 years starting Saturday.
Damn, yo, so what's the time limit on eating ass? You only been with her for 4 years.
Dog, I love her. And like I said, I've been married before.
That nigga
Sophisticated.
No woman has ever had my heart like this woman, yo. I fuck plenty of women. But
Sophisticated.
nobody has had my heart like this woman, and I'm gonna give it all
So
to
she
her.
reserved the right
Sophisticated.
to have her ass in the ass. That's what you saying.
all day, and that shit big as a bitch, and I love it. And I can't complain. I'm fucking a porn star every day. That's how I feel. And I gotta perform like I'm Wesley Pipes among them niggas every day.
Wesley Pipes.
I gotta perform like them. I say that shit too, you dirty bitch. Like I do all of that. That's the shit we into.
Hey, yo, how many women allow their men to do that? That's what I want to
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
Do what?
As long
And
as
you'd be
fucking
surprised
right.
how many women is okay with that.
If you fucking them
You do
right,
what?
they don't care.
Yeah.
What?
They
Call
come,
them bitch.
they don't care.
Why you here? Take this dick, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Open your fucking mouth, bitch. A lot of women like that.
Easy, B. Easy. So
Yeah.
these two, okay. You see, they going in tonight. Now,
I'm just-
some
I'm
of the
just,
dudes,
you
they
know,
really going hard tonight,
I'm
man.
just going
You
off,
know, I think it's anytime
man.
Duke has something to do with our show gets a little loose, dog. You know what I mean? I know
There's something in the water.
Yo, I know the root. I know the root of it. Nicole Hargraves, what's going on?
Oh, Hargrave, she late. Nah. The topic was, what's the best way to turn you on? We moving on now, Hargrave. The next question, and you would love, you came in right on time, Hargrave. I know how you get down. The next question that I randomly pull, it's crazy we randomly pull these is, what makes sex great versus good? Breast milk gonna say when he eat the ass.
Nah.
It becomes good sex.
Nah.
Yeah.
What makes it great to me is
What make the sex great versus good?
You get a check if you was quiet on the set.
that bond, that chemistry. You can look your woman in the eyes while you dicking her, and you can see that you taking her fucking soul, and she just love that shit, and she just looking at you like, my nigga, take that shit. And you on the low telling her take my shit too, but on a masculine level, you know what I'm saying? That's when I realized like sex is great, you know what I mean? Like I want to bond with that.
The
pussy.
chemistry when you look into her eyes.
That whole
That would make it
whole
good.
body when I'm rubbing your ass, when I'm on top and I'm gripping your shit. I got your legs put like a fucking field goal post. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hammering away at that shit, and you looking at me like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga right now? That's when I know that shit is amazing.
No inhibitions, like Felicia says.
Mm.
You know,
Hargrave says 69.
oh, that's what I
That's basic. That's basic Hargraves. Come on now.
Yo, but sometimes when you go back to the basics, you know, you gotta incorporate that. So there's nothing wrong with the basics. Nothing wrong with mine. Yes, we are live in effect tonight.
So what makes the sex good? I'm gonna tell you what makes the sex good.
All
Great versus good.
Yeah, you gotta read the question right.
What makes
Read
the
the
sex
question
great
the right way.
versus good?
Say it again.
And I'm just gonna narrow this down right here. When she actually has multiple orgasms.
right. Or y'all come
Yo,
together.
you can do all that eating the ass, all that dicking down, all that choking, all that shit.
Yeah.
But if she hasn't had multiple orgasms
Right.
during that section, you ain't did shit.
Exactly.
You just in that pounding, yo.
Exactly.
You ain't did shit. So it's all about the orgasm, bro. You know, you can come, you know what I mean? That's different. It's different than coming
That's
than
for
having
her.
an orgasm.
That's for her. But what about for the fellas, for us?
See, for me-
we have orgasms too, dog.
Yeah, we do. So for me, great sex, you know, versus good is the way I please the woman. For
Right.
me, you know what I mean? I'm a please. I'm more of a pleaser. You know what I mean? So you gonna have multiple orgasms with me. You know what I mean? Versus my one. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, B. I'm 10-1.
Yeah.
I'm 10-1 in the game, B.
Gotta be.
Great sex. I want when you gotta get the fuck off of me. Get away from me.
Yes.
Get off. Just like when the nut come out and it's like
That's an orgasm, dog. Yeah. We have them too. We
you
are
looking
entitled to
at her
have them.
like oh, the fuck when you come out?
It ain't just them.
That's
That's that good shit.
right. When you
That's that great shit.
when you bust a nut and you just like
Nigga, before I got
but when you look at the jump like or when you bust a nut and you in the pussy, but you still keep going. Like you want to work for that second nut.
Yes.
And the ass cream all up.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeks get all creamy.
Mm-hmm.
dripping all on the thighs.
You're correct.
And you know it's because you bust that first nut,
Yeah,
but you still going for that second one.
but it's because she bust too.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Shorty might not tell you, but her body tell you.
Right.
When the body talks to you, that's what it is, dog.
Right.
That's when you know you fucking. That's
Rhonda,
when you know you
whoa,
fucking.
whoa. Let's get the ladies' perspective.
Oh.
Rhonda Mo Williams. We appreciate you viewing tonight, Miss Williams. Thank
Shout
you
out
for
to
tuning in. Absolutely. Tell us where you heard about Sophisticated Dummies. We're really curious to know. And breakthrough for you. Tell us where you heard about Sophisticated Dummies. We're really curious to know. Because we're telling everybody around the city about Sophisticated Dummies. We are passing out flyers because we want y'all to stay connected with us. There might be a slight change in the program coming up, but we want you to stay connected. So Rhonda Mo Williams says that it's the person for her, the connection I believe that she has with that person, which is real.
That plays a big part too.
Most
Yeah,
women,
that
it's
plays-
mental.
Exactly. And there you
Most
go.
women
There you go.
dismiss it.
Fellas, we on that physical, busting
Yeah,
nuts,
it's mental.
smack that ass.
Shorty
Yeah, so
squirt,
for most
it's
women-
mental. Shorty fuck with you, it's mental. I had this one joint told me, she was like, yo, like I said, I'm me. I know there's a nigga that run faster than me. I know there's a nigga that jump higher than me. I know there's a nigga out here with a bigger dick than me. It is what it is. But the way I lay it down to Shorty is all based on my physical plus my mental. How she's feeling me when I'm doing that shit to her. That's what I'm trying to say when it comes to me and my joint. You ain't thinking about no other nigga you done fucked in the past or no other nigga that you could possibly fuck in the future. I'm handling my shit at that present moment, and I'm gonna make sure you feeling like you a motherfucking queen at that time.
I don't want to brag,
It's
but
just
I'll be
right.
the best you ever had.
Exactly.
You ain't trying to think about nobody else.
I was wondering where that song was going. I was like,
Right.
what song is this?
Yeah.
What's that, the John Legend?
John Legend.
Hey, I went to see John Legend at VCU
Ain't
Siegel
this
Center.
what you came for?
One of the best concerts I ever been to, straight up.
Which
Hey,
one?
John Legend.
At
If
Siegel
you,
Center.
if you watching
I was
our
there. I
show,
was
you
there.
wasn't at the Siegel
Nigga,
Center
I
with
wasn't
John
Siegel
Legend.
Center
Nigga,
with John
stop
Legend.
lying.
Yeah, nigga, I
You was
was
not
there.
there, B. You was. What year was that?
It was a long time.
What year was that?
That's when just would get lifted. It just came out.
They had just kind of rebuilt and did some remodeling to the
Right,
Siegel
yeah.
Center to make it so you could do performances. It was like
I was there.
2003, 4, 5.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
But one of the best concerts I ever been to. And that's when he was linked up with Kanye. That's when he was doing like good music and all
Good
that.
music.
Yeah. Oh, Nicole Hargrave says, keep your day job. Keep your day job. Dante 3.
Of course I
She
will.
says that you're not a good singer. That's what that means.
With no comment.
Because I didn't even know where your song was going. You did kind of tie it in at the end.
That's how the song goes. Though.
Like
That's
if you was at Versus, I might have laughed and booed you.
and they might have kicked you off the stage like they did.
Hey,
last
you
time.
gotta be a badass motherfucker to get kicked off the stage.
No, you gotta be an awful motherfucker to get kicked off the stage.
Do y'all realize though when it comes to that whole sex shit that we are irrelevant?
Why
What
you
you
say
mean?
that? What are you talking
We really
about?
are relevant.
What are you talking about
It
right
all-
now?
Nah, it's women out here who really wants to please their man, bro.
That's cool.
It's
But
women out here who gets off by pleasing their man.
But
you
they're
know?
only gonna get off if we've done the job first. For them.
That's true.
If we haven't done that for them, whether it be
Now,
how you- so how you irrelevant?
9 times out of 10, that
So how
job
you
is
irrelevant?
taking care of the bills, nigga.
yeah.
No,
Making her
that's
feel
not all
special.
it is.
Making
That's
her
not all
feel.
it is.
I ain't
That's
saying that's
not
all it is,
Make
but
her feel
part of
secure,
it, making
right?
her feel secure,
Right.
making her feel special. It
Right.
ain't gotta be the special. Ain't gotta be sexy. It just
Nah.
the feeling she has for you. You know, you make her feel a certain type of way. You make her feel secure. You know what I mean? So she's gonna do that. She's gonna, you know,
But
she's
that's
gonna
why
go above and beyond.
Yeah, but that's why I told you. My lady asked me for 25, I'll throw her to 40. You know what I'm saying? Because when it come back to it, and I'm standing in front of you while you watching Bridgerton or some shit, my dick is out, you better suck it.
Yo, this
Ain't no
P,
question.
yo, P, this nigga throwing extra 20 and eating ass. Yo, y'all better
You
get
better
with
suck
it.
that dick.
Bridgerton, is that like what was? That's like a.
It's on Netflix. That's some
okay.
shit the chicks is watching.
Right. They.
Fuck that. Pause. Nothing. You can rewind that shit. Bitch, you better suck this dick right now. I didn't throw you $40. You had 15 extra.
Huh?
You had it a little bit of able to get a Chick-fil-A sandwich or something. Fuck out of here, yo.
You threw the extra 15. She
Exactly, just suck the dick automatic. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you nothing.
For the 15, though.
And that's why she about to get that ring, because I ain't got to tell you shit.
For the 15 breast milk.
15, nigga. That shit go a long way. That gas tank,
Nigga,
that
she
shit
got
on
3
3/4.
Nigga, she got 3 guys with that shit right now.
If it's on 3/4, you go to 4. Fuck that, nigga. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hood nigga. That's how we
Rhonda
do it.
Williams said
That's
she
how we
got
do
time.
it.
Like, she with all this shit.
All this shit. But yo, this is
Okay,
this
okay,
is
Miss
yo, like,
Williams.
what you witnessing tonight, and we glad, cause like we tell you all, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you chose, you made an educated decision to come and spend it with sophisticated dummies. And what you're witnessing tonight is a sophisticate. One of our sophisticates has come back to the show tonight
All day.
to sit down with us and just share his perspective on some of the worldly views going on right now. You know, maybe Rhonda Mo Williams will come in and want to sit down with us and talk with us. We don't know. Maddie Rosa, you've been here before. You know how it is. You talk. You even got a chopped cheese sandwich. You came to sophisticated dummies and got fed. Got a chopped cheese sandwich, and it was good, Maddie. You know it was. Te gusta mucho. Bien.
Yo, Felicia said a woman that feels love will make you feel like a king.
Like
All
a
day.
king.
All day.
Nicole Hargrave said you have to keep your man pleased at all times, physically, mentally, and definitely sexually.
All day, Cole.
That shit sound good.
Ain't it right?
That shit
I
sounds
feel you too, Pete. She does.
Nicole the Hargrave know how to be politically correct.
But
You
my
saying
whole thing
the right
is
shit.
make them live up to that standard. They say that shit, you make them live up to it. Pull a dick
That
out,
sounds
put
like
it
a
right
lot
in
of
the
work.
face.
That sounds
What's
like a
up?
lot of work, man.
What's up?
I don't know about all that shit. I'm getting a little older now. I don't want to do all that.
Nigga,
I ain't got time for all that motherfucking work, man. You understand or you don't.
whip the heat out,
You
nigga.
understand or you don't. What the fuck
Bolak,
you
what's
doing?
up?
Felicia said I better be invited when she come to RBA. Always welcome, yo.
Why would you? Where is Felicia? Felicia?
She's
Where?
in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh my God, we got Georgia watching tonight. Can we do this? If you are not in the state for lovers, because Virginia is for lovers, baby. If you're not in the state for lovers, tell us where you watching from.
Baby.
Are you so Felicia? You in GA? I think we got some New York in the house.
Okay.
What other states are in the house watching the show tonight? New York is always in the house. We know y'all in the house.
Brooklyn always in the house. Where
You know,
Brooklyn at? Where
is-
Brooklyn at?
Is Brooklyn in the house? Without a doubt.
So look,
Yes, sir.
The Bronx.
Why
Why they call y'all the zoo?
Cause we different.
nah, that's Brooklyn
Nah,
Zoo.
nah, the
That's
Bronx is
Brooklyn.
the zoo.
Nah, it's Brooklyn Zoo, you right.
Yeah.
But the Bronx Zoo is the zoo that's most known throughout everybody that comes to New York. But the Bronx and Brooklyn are basically like the same kind of borough. We just got more shorties that look good. Brooklyn shorties look like niggas. I'm keeping it real. They look like niggas. Queens got the best shorties in the
Hey,
whole
look.
city.
And
Did you hear what he just said?
Fresh look at the
keeping
train
it
ran
real.
off Brooklyn shorties.
I'm keeping it 100.
Yo,
It's some Brooklyn joints that's right, but most of them is
he
like
just
niggas.
said,
They be want to fuck niggas up or set
Brook-
niggas up.
if you are a female Brooklynite, you
Don't
look
hate
like
me. It's
a
real. You
booger
know you
wolf.
from there. Nah, see, he wild.
He said you look like a booger wolf, like a wolf booger.
Yo, Maddie,
Damn.
you know exactly. Let's go, Maddie. You already know what I'm talking about. Maddie know what I'm talking about.
Breast milk.
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Excuse me.
hey, right.
We do not associate with the terms and the opinions of breast milk, Tony. Sophisticated dummies does not engage in those, and we did not agree with his
We
terms.
love New York,
Yeah.
all the boroughs. We even love New Jersey.
Breast milk was
We love New Jersey too.
breast milk had two Brooklyn
Hey,
shorties run the train over.
what is it? White Plains? Is it White Plains? New
That's
York?
upstate.
We love White Plains, New York. Big shout out to Muhammad.
That's
and
like
illusions.
Ashland compared to Richmond.
Yeah, but it's still New York.
It is.
It's
but
still
it
New
ain't.
York. It ain't?
It ain't.
Hey,
man.
tell Muhammad that.
I
Tell
told you
Mohammed
that
that.
many times.
Tell Muhammad
You want
that.
to talk to a real New York nigga? MU.
Okay,
Okay, he from the Bronx. He from down the block from my crib.
okay.
That's a real Bronx nigga.
Uh-huh.
Now, would I ever negate what Muhammad did when he was doing what he was doing in
Right.
Never. But he was not a city nigga. It's totally different. Did you come to the city? Yes. But were you a city nigga? No. And he knows we would talk about that and debate that in the barbershop. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Did I do shit that they did? No. I was a nigga that went to Catholic school, got pussy, and went to parties.
Hey,
Yeah,
breast
yeah.
milk.
That was it.
You was like that
Breast
nigga
milk.
with power.
Yeah.
Rhonda Moore Williams is really talking mess in the country. She like she's with all the shits. Let's get it. She is.
What's she saying?
So I'm gonna sick breast milk on you. Yo. She ain't really saying nothing, but it's like she wants some smoke. She acting like she really wants some smoke. You
What's
know?
up?
She acting like Crystal Maria.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
On my Seymour's, Chris. Nah, we got it.
Or the lemonade. She still making lemonade?
I bought some lemonade
Tasty.
for her.
Dog, do you okay, let me ask you this though.
Nigga.
Side effects.
Yeah. No.
You not tired?
That shit tastes
You not
like
tired?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that shit will lay you down.
times two.
That shit will dog, that with a
Nah,
blunt, with a
nigga.
couple blunts.
I don't even smoke and then he lay me down. Just had me in the
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It
Just
tastes so
headspace.
sweet. That shit was
It is
great.
right, and it's
Crystal Marie
yo,
Coolers, baby.
Crystal Marie, your lemonade is better than regular lemonade. Your shit is delicious. Okay, I think that when I add my blunts with it,
Right, that's what lay you down.
that shit
Yeah, nigga.
it's like two. Whoa. So all y'all smokers out there, right? If you know it's summertime, it's about to be nice. Juneteenth coming up, right? Get your lemonade and get your loud packs. Whatever y'all out there with right now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all at the after hours, the well after hours, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got a fan, breast milk? Well, damn, I didn't even know that was breast milk, Tony. Hey.
What's good,
Look
Cole?
at
How
that.
you
She acting
doing?
like she at the door, butt ass naked.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Thought.
butt ass naked at the door.
King butt ass though.
Hey.
Got that on the thumb on. I'm sorry.
Hey, breast milk don't even want you to be butt naked.
Nah.
You gonna be butt naked in a few seconds. See, that's what the chick used to tell me. I'm gonna be naked anyway in a few seconds. You about to snatch these motherfucking
Right.
drawers off
Let me
my
snatch
ass.
them
But my whole thing is if she's naked, how you snatching drawers
Right.
off?
No. That's what she was saying. She was like, "You gonna snatch them off anyway. So what's the point of me putting them on?"
Oh nah.
That's the
fuck
act. The
that.
whole act is with
Yes.
the excitement. Yeah, well, let me snatch him off then.
That's
it,
but see, but
people.
see,
Come on,
okay,
man. That's it.
it's a
Okay,
different,
come on,
it's
keep
so
talking.
different strokes for different folks. But what the
Right.
chick is saying is she's really just being direct. Like, the pussy, come get this pussy, nigga.
Nah, you gotta be
What you
turned
doing?
on, bro.
I'm
You
always
gotta
gonna be
be.
the alpha in the situation.
Yeah, you
Fuck
got
that.
yo. It's important to have a man turned on just as important as a woman. You know what I mean? You gotta be turned on. You know what I mean?
Yes, yo.
We all gotta fuck you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Except for breast milk.
Except for breast milk.
He ain't get one.
Nah,
But yeah,
I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like I said, the whole thing is for real. Men are always attracted
Exactly.
to women.
It's the imaginary. You don't just want to.
Yes.
Bam. You don't just. Come on, yo.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Let me
Apologize.
fantasize. Let me. You know what I mean?
know, man.
That's part of the process, man.
Yes,
You
yo.
know, that's part of the process.
Cause our shit is different. Like I was watching this joint on 85 South, and the shorty said straight up, she was like, "Women take 15 minutes for the pussy to be ready. It might be wet, but it's not ready. 15 minutes, the pussy's ready. Why that shit don't apply to us too?
Why does it take 15 minutes, though?
So you saying
Because-
it's like a car that gotta warm up.
Man, you gotta put that joint on 375.
Yeah,
Preheat.
yeah, exactly. You do.
You gotta preheat.
That's the whole foreplay. Most niggas don't like the foreplay. I'm a kisser. I like to suck and rub and touch and kiss a bitch. That's my shit. That's why I got one woman. So I can do that to her all the time. Not multiple bitches. You know what I'm saying? I went through my whole phase after my divorce, my separation. I went through that shit. All day, no doubt. But every chick didn't deserve the treatment I was giving them. Yo, my auntie told me straight up. She was like, yo, Tyson, stop making love to these bitches and just fuck them. My aunt told me that, nigga.
You just facing them. Making
I would-
love to them.
Cause
Kissing them all in the mouth.
It's the art. I love the female body. I'm gonna treat that shit right unless you got ugly, crusty toes and we can't work. You know what I'm saying? If you a musty
What if
bitch,
she
we
keep
can't
socks
work.
on, yo?
But nah,
Keep the
I'ma
socks
see
on.
that shit. If you a musty bitch, I can't work. If you don't take enough time in the shower to make sure that ass is clean, everybody go to work. Everybody do what they gotta do. Make sure that ass don't have no stench of shit, and I'm good.
So look, some of the viewers are saying that they want They want their man to come over with the gray sweatpants. You know what I'm saying? The gray sweatpants. I've been told that those are called thought pants for guys.
Thought pants.
Thought pants, yeah. So when the
women call it a season.
Oh really?
Gray sweat. You know when it get warm, stuff like the fall, get a little cool. That's the gray.
So it's a lot of women out there crotch watching.
Oh yeah,
that's exactly what that means. They are crotch watching.
No question, yo.
And the fact
women
that
crotch watch like more than dudes look at the camel toe, yo.
Mm-hmm. So when a woman walks up to us and we get distracted by the titties or the ass,
they get distracted with the crotch.
Wow, that's really disrespectful, young ladies.
But you know what?
You hear me? That's disrespectful, women. That's very disrespectful. When we're talking to you about serious business and you looking at our crotch, the nerve of you.
I've heard this from multiple women. Even this one joint, I was working in a school back when I was in Petersburg, right? I was working in a school, chilling. This chick, she been wanting to fuck me since college. So I'm chilling and talking to her. She was like, yo, I don't need that big old horse dick or whatever. I just need something that's gonna satisfy me. And I was like, oh, word, I feel you, shorty. But too bad I got the horse dick. You know what I'm saying? Like just fuck her with it, right? You know what I'm saying? She was like, all right, whatever. So next thing you know, I go to the crib. It wasn't so much the pound and the keep. It was the fact that I fucked her body, not just her pussy. I fucked her body. Still to this day, that was almost 15 years ago. I can call her right now, go to Georgia, and still get that pussy just because of how I did it that one day.
And you only hit it once?
Twice. First time her daughter was in the crib in the same room, I didn't like it. Second time we was dolo, I was with it. But I listened to the shit she said, and that's another thing. Yo, you ladies, I'm gonna let y'all know right now on some real shit. When you mad at your man and you tell the next man exactly what your man isn't doing, all you giving him is the blueprint to fuck your shit up for that present moment.
Ammunition.
And that nigga gonna say peace.
Ammunition.
Once he get what he get, he gonna say peace. Don't think you shitting on your man by doing that. You giving the next man ammunition to get you in your vulnerable state. That's it.
Yeah.
You good, man. So yes, Breast Milk Tony put his hat back on. We did have him take his hat off.
Henny got him going to the bathroom.
You know.
Henny got it running through him.
What, did he finish the bottle? He still got some more
I
left.
don't know, I ain't
Better have
a cup he gave me.
You better have some more left after the show. Hey, but now listen, man. This has been
It's been a good show, man.
Natty Rosa AMO. What's AMO mean?
Ammo.
Ammo. Okay.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay. You got another question?
That's the last question, man. It's
Let
kind
me
of
see.
down and down. It's kind of down and down from
Let me read
the
this.
sexual and
Because I have had. Okay, so this is a good question right here, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've actually thought about this before. This is part of the reason why y'all see me wild on this show sometimes, and just really don't care when I'm expressing myself, because I think about this a lot. You know, my dad said when he died, he wanted to be buried on a rainy day. Now, a lot of you all might ask yourself, why was your father, the man who raised you, showed you what you know, taught you how to walk, look other men in their eye, shake their hand with a firm grip, mean what you say and say what you mean, love your mother? Why would he want to be buried on a rainy day? You know why?
What?
He ain't want to miss no party, B.
So it was a nice day. It could have been a cookout.
Hey, somebody might be throwing some ribs on somewhere, B. Some burgers or something, some cheeseburgers or something, man. It's a nice day, B. We might be at the lake. It might be a jet show going on while somebody on a yacht. Right outside an island, right outside a private island. It might be a jet show going on the day before the Blue Angels really gonna do their show. Yeah. And some people on their yacht just watching this shit. Cause they just happen to pull up at the right longitude and latitude to see that shit.
That's a dope experience.
Hey, come on, that shit would be incredible, B. That would be incredible if that happened in real life. But look here. Yeah, my pops didn't want to miss no parties, right? He was a wild Q-Dog. So he said, so this is the question right here, right? I want y'all to pay attention, all right? Breast milk, you all right over there? You finished the whole bottle.
Bruh.
You greedy ass, man.
Nigga,
You
you
greedy
ain't-
ass. You gave us one shot.
Hey, you gotta take his keys, Pete.
So you was on Margaritaville.
You gotta take his keys. You gotta take his keys.
And you taking a margarita home. You gonna be all right to drive tonight?
That's not for me. That's for the missus.
Oh, you gonna get at the shorty ride?
Alrighty.
Okay,
alright.
all right. You fam, you good. You good. So this
I'm
will
coming with the fifth next time.
this what we want to know right here, all right? What do you hope people will say about you at your funeral? What do you hope people will say about you at your funeral? I'm gonna read it one more time so it just sink in. What do you hope people will say about you at your funeral?
It's a good question, man. It's a very good question, man.
That's an awesome way to end the show. Like, think about that.
Here's the deal. If you don't really think about that, and you probably don't think about that in your younger days, you know what I mean? You probably don't think about something like that. But as you get older and you done lived a little, that's something you should think about, bro. For real. That's something Nicole said was real down to earth.
Mm.
You know? It's a good question, man. What do I want people to say about me and my funeral, man?
Me personally, how good of a person I was, how I
Big
You
You love
ass.
nipples.
Yes.
You love nipples. You love sausage link nipples.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say at your funeral. This nigga loves sausage link nipples. My nigga breast milk Tony. I'm gonna look right at your mama and say she like sausage link nipples, mama. You hear me, mama?
But you know, my mom's the type of woman she is. She like, I know.
Nah, nigga.
Nah,
you ain't
I
going
love
out before moms. It ain't happening.
But my
like
mom's is gonna say that. I know. I know my son.
Right.
That's why she sent me to Catholic school in high school, so I wouldn't get no bitches pregnant. She knew I love women, yo.
Gotcha.
Like the female body is like from your ankle. I don't fuck with feet. I'm sorry, ladies, but from your ankle to your head, like that shit is just your thigh to calf ratio gotta be on point. It can't be no wild shit. You can't have the elephantitis or no other shit. Like that shit gotta be on point. The ass cuff gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Titties gotta be nice. Even if you got the bee stings. it just
So
gotta
breast milk.
You got these things.
The bee stings, nigga. I'm with it. I'm with it.
These 8 cups, you with it?
I'm with it, yo. If they nice, but that ass is hitting on heavy, I'm with it.
All right. So what you want them to say at your funeral? What do you want them to say at your funeral, breast milk Tony?
This was a cool, funny ass nigga that always wanted to make people laugh and make people be happy. I never wanted to make anybody be sad or feel any malice towards me. Just live life and love it, you know what I'm saying? Like, life is too short. Enjoy every fucking moment of it, you know what I'm saying? That's my main thing, because I want to enjoy every moment of it. That's why that day when I saw you and I was like, yo, fam, I ain't seen you in like 10 years, my nigga. Like, we used to chill just about every other fucking day at school. We was always with each other, you know what I'm saying?
And as soon as we saw each other,
It was like
as soon as we saw each other, you know how you be on the phone with somebody and somebody pick up, like you call your family member's house and somebody else pick up and you recognize like your cousin on the phone and you're like, hey, what's going on? Like that, like, you know. Like as soon as I came back in town and called you, you was like, come over. We cooking dinner.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, it's
No
Tuesday.
one was lost, yo. No one
It's
was lost.
Tuesday, nigga. It's like 8 o'clock.
No time lost.
Come
but
on,
look,
man.
what I would want people to say about Dante Lamont 3 at my funeral, when you giving the eulogy,
Lamont.
I would want, you know, people to say, because, you know, sometimes you get those 2 minutes, everybody get 2 minutes, you know, the reflections. So I would want people to say, yo, this dude really helped other people. He really looked out for other people.
Right.
You know, he helped people do this. He helped people do this, man. He was always willing to lend a hand and look out, give great advice. You know, I want to be like my grandfather was, man. Just a sponge of knowledge. You know what I mean? You know, just so I can release that on other people, man. Just being able to help people, give people good advice, that type of thing, man. So I don't want people to just say, yo, he was a cool dude, he was a good dude, man. He never got out of a square. He was a stand-up guy, man. He did business correctly. He took care of people. He looked out, and he just helped people along the way,
Yeah, and you definitely on that track. Both of y'all, I could definitely see that. I don't want to come to neither one of y'all's funerals.
Me
So, that ain't nothing that. But I would say for me, it would be, first and foremost, my children. I would want for my sons and my daughter to be able to know that I only told them things that would help them and nothing that would ever hurt them. That I was, one of the realest people that they know because of the way that I talk to them and I love them. I would, what my children think of me would be more important than what any other man and woman would have to say about me, because my children are my legacy. Even my boys. I got 2 boys that I raised, Marnez and Brandon. And I've been privileged and honored with being able to show them manhood, because manhood ain't easy.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a long road to walk. It's a real road to walk. So I've been blessed to show them that. But my daughter, my daughter's seen a lion. She's seen what a real lion is. My daughter's seen that her father don't play. You know what I'm saying? So I would want people to know that, James Thomas Payne III was a very kind man. He was playful and joking, but when you crossed him, James Payne was a whole nother animal.
Definitely.
I wouldn't even mind if my kids got up and said, my pops, you just didn't fuck with my pops, because he was raised from a different generation where, most of my family comes from a lot of persecution and racism down in the South. So all I heard growing up from my great aunties, like my great aunt Francina and my uncle Wiley, my uncle Bill, my grandfather, my grandma Winifred, Wolfgang, my grandpa Fat Daddy,
You ain't got to name everybody in the family.
Nah, but they important. My auntie
Everybody
Ann,
What
they gonna say,
because I'm showing honor and respect just by saying their names. You know what I'm saying? My auntie Marilyn, they sat me down and they told me what they went through as Black people to be where we are right now and where I am. So that's what I pass on to my children. So anybody that get up and talk about James Thomas Payne III, you're gonna say that was a real motherfucker right there. That nigga ain't play. That man didn't play. And if you say nigga, I don't care. Cause on my birth certificate, it say Negro. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they view me. So you get up and talk about me, let them know. That was a real motherfucker right there. He ain't play. But he loved you. He had an open heart. He take care of you.
This nigga was crazy, yo. I remember on our way back from Orlando, Florida in 2022, this dude almost got us kicked out the airport. But he was real, though. He ain't play.
Never has.
And he can never play on Spirit again.
What I say to the cop, yo. What I say to the cop.
Well,
I was like, what's the answer to the question?
I don't know your answer. Well, what you talking for then? Let her answer the question. Mm-hmm. He should have been beat down with the stick right at that moment, yo. They should have beat him with the stick, yo.
Hold up. If they tried to beat me, B, was you gonna help me? Was you gonna help me, B?
I'd have been like, hey man, can you get my seats together? Can you get my seats together? I'm trying to get to the crib. Yo, you get off him. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Get
to see
You finished? Are you finished?
Yo,
now?
get off that
Are
man.
You print the ticket yet,
Give my
man?
ticket.
Just send it to me an email. It's okay. Just send it to me an email. It's okay. Oh man. But no, but that's an important question, man. I mean, that's real because you know a lot of people don't think about when you pass away, your eulogy. You know, who's gonna read your eulogy, right? And what are they gonna say about you?
Right.
You know?
So the most important, when you look at the tombstone, this is what a bishop once said to me. When you look at a person's tombstone and you see, you know, for me, like 1978 to, you know, 2058, you know, that dash is the
Breast milk.
The dash is the most important thing on that tombstone.
Uh-huh. The time in between.
Right. That
when you were born and
1978
died.
to whatever, you know, that
Right.
dash in between on that tombstone is the most important thing on that tombstone. How did you live that dash?
Right now. That's what we're doing right now.
Right.
We actually have what we making history right now, B.
In the making.
History, black history in the making right now. When I walk past, there's a mural in Richmond of the Richmond Planet, and I hope we can get the owner of Tilt on the show, man. I'm working on it. You gotta speak these things into existence. Like we was talking about being mobile, and we went and did the show at State. We're gonna do some shows at the Diamond, RVA. We want to get some business owners on the show. And I'm gonna say it. We want to get some white business owners to come on the show and talk about what you're doing in certain communities, like Vintage Boxing. They're doing some incredible things in the community, taking kids off the streets. They boxing, they in programs. If Petersburg could have that here, Hopewell, certain parts of Chester, Chesterfield, that would be incredible. But that's an example of what are you doing in between the dash. Just like you said, Nicole Hargraves, you're right. Like this right here. I was tired as hell before I came to the show, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. I had to get up, nigga. I felt like I might have to work out before I came to do the show, but we gotta do it. We here.
Press on. You gotta press on.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You called me, I'm on the highway. I'm like, I'm coming. I'm coming, man. You know I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm just going, I'm blazing through this traffic right now. You know? And then some of the shows that we do where we tired, we barely got everything put together, we didn't know who was gonna be on the show. I look back and those be some of our best shows, man. Like that one show we did, you wanted to quit, right? You was ready to shut the show down about 8 times because we couldn't get the equipment to work right. And all it was the connection in the camera wasn't flush.
Right.
It was out probably like an 1/8 of a centimeter. And that was all it was. But see, to some simple, weak individuals, dog, that don't understand how powerful the dash is, they would have quit. They would have said, "Man, this ain't even worth it. We can't even make a good show." But we pressed on. And when I look back, because all I was trying to find was I needed to find the theme music so I could take it to 2 Up, 2 Down. That's the band at Versus. Y'all need to check out Versus on Tuesday night. You get there about 8:30, no later than maybe 9, you probably get a seat. But if you get there like around
Dude
8,
just talking, yo.
like 8:45, you ain't
Show
gonna
went
get a
over
seat.
10 minutes ago, yo.
We talking about the dash in between.
Oh, you still talking about the
We
dash?
talking about
oh,
the
you
dash,
lost
B.
me. I'm sorry,
You
B.
gotta walk
lost
with me.
yo.
You gotta walk with me, B.
Hey, bro, you walked off the path a long time
No,
ago.
I'm still on the path. We
Nah,
just
B.
stepped off, but we still can see the path, B.
I see the path, but you went over there. I'm like, damn, where is he going, yo?
You gotta press on to
There-
make sure
there you go.
that your dash is full. So when you look back, like when I look back to find the doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Can we get that? Do you have that? I want that. I need that. Where is that?
Boy, drop the mic. And look, we Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate y'all.
Live your dash,
What you
baby.
say? You could have been anywhere in the world.
But you chose to spend it with us.
Appreciate y'all
Sophisticated dummies.
tuning in.
Live in effect. Straight from the dirty. We love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We be back next Wednesday, 7 p.m., y'all. What you got for them? You got to do it. I got the outro. Big shout out to Breast Milk Tony for coming through. We appreciate you, man. You're welcome, fam, anytime. Maddie Rosa, we see you out there.
Appreciate y'all.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yo, that margarita is no joke, dog. You hear me? Do you see me over there, weed? It's no joke. Oh my God. And then he came through with the Henny too?